Please welcome Florida insurance consumer advocate Tasha Carter, who also serves as the Hurricane Ian Chief Recovery Director. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, Craig.
Now, you've warned of some dire consumer concerns in Southwest Florida, including homeowners who insured their homes but are still living in tents. What is causing the extreme delays we're seeing in processing insurance claims after Hurricane Ian?
Many of the homeowners have experienced being assigned to multiple insurance adjusters as they've navigated the claims process. This, of course, is requiring them to sometimes have to submit the same documentation multiple times that they have previously submitted before. And so, as you can imagine, that causes a significant level of frustration. It also seems as if they're having to essentially start over with explaining the history of what has transpired every time that a new adjuster is assigned as well. Some of the other frustrations that homeowners are experiencing is significant claim handling delays on the part of the insurance company, long non-responsive timeframes from assigned adjusters. Many of them have even escalated their requests to supervisors and are still finding it very difficult to receive a return phone call or a return email. Many of the homeowners have also shared frustration relative to underpaid settlement offers as well.
State data has also shown that insurance companies have closed a majority of the Hurricane Ian claims with no payment at all, and that is a substantially higher percentage than we've seen from prior hurricanes in recent years. What do you make of that?
There could be instances in which the damage was caused by flooding, and flooding is not covered under the homeowner's insurance policy, and so therefore the claim would be closed without payment under those circumstances. But I definitely want to delve deeper into those particular claims to try to find out as much information as I can as to why those claims are being closed without payment. And so the Office of Insurance Regulation did issue a data call to insurance companies. Those insurance companies were required to respond to that data call and provide that additional in-depth data by this past Friday. Which they did. And so I am in the process of analyzing and reviewing that data to answer just that question.
When some field adjusters said their reports have been altered to reduce the damage assessments, did that surprise you?
Yes, that did surprise me. And it also concerned me as well, because I want to ensure that insurance companies are treating their policyholders fairly. They are paying claims timely and appropriately, and making sure that those homeowners get the payment that they are due. And so to hear allegations that insurance companies are changing the field adjusters reports intentionally in order to simply reduce the claim payout is very concerning. And so I stand with CFO Petronas, who has specifically required his Division of Investigative and Forensic Services to review and investigate these allegations and hold the insurance companies accountable.
For people still waiting to get their homes fixed, and for those who say their insurance either wrongly denied their claim or underpaid their claim significantly, what more at this point can they do? Where else can they turn?
So I would recommend that those homeowners file a complaint against their insurance company with the Department of Financial Services, Division of Consumer Services. And as they receive those consumer complaints and make determinations on those complaints and on the company's actions, that information is shared with the Office of Insurance Regulation, who can then conduct market regulation examinations of those companies to determine if they have violated the law, and then, of course, implement any regulatory actions against them as required.
Florida Insurance Consumer Advocate Tasha Carter, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
With so many homeowners getting passed from one adjuster to the next and slowing the process even more, do you think that can be purposeful, or is there just that much turnover and turmoil within the home insurance companies?
I think that it's a combination of factors. I know that typically insurance companies are going to shore up their adjusting resources by contracting with additional emergency adjusters in the immediate aftermath of a hurricane, just to ensure that they can get those claims in the door, get those claims adjusted as quickly as possible, and get them processed. And I know that there typically tends to be a high turnover amongst those emergency adjusters who flood the state and are available for, the first 30 to 60 days after the storm, and then they end up transitioning out. Additionally, insurance companies, I think, are experiencing some challenges from a staffing and a workforce perspective. And so I think it's a lot of turnover that is happening at the insurance companies as well that can be creating the increased number of adjusters being assigned to different claims as well.